Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I am really behind in editing a lot of these process videos. So this is October Magic Day 8. This is the process for Day 8, and then Day eight's prompt was Autumn Outfit. And so for this prompt, I decided to create a mixed media spread here on my page. This was the center of my signature, and it was this Planner Society paper that had yellow, and yellow wasn't really in my color scheme. It like wasn't in my palette. I did have like a gold in my palette, but not the yellow. And so I debated a little bit what I wanted to do. In the end, I decided to cover most of the background with some white gesso. And the good thing about gesso is that oftentimes you can create like a very thin layer of it so that you still have some of the color or the paper that you have behind it peeking through. And so I kind of just subdued the yellow a little bit, and using white gesso is a great way to kind of mute colors, right? And so I just kind of painted the whole double page spread in gesso, and then I added a little bit of my favorite titanium white Liquitex ink just to kind of create more of a background that was interesting. And so I have two pieces of, I guess, ephemera that I am playing around with here. One is a leaf that was punched from a Daphne's Diary magazine. It was one of those perforated pieces in the magazine, and so the perforation was this leaf, and I love how all the different colors and patterns and stuff from the background shows on that leaf, and it brings some of those warm tones in. And now I have a picture of a girl from a Free People catalog. I believe it's from a Free People catalog. And I just fussy cut her out, and I'm just kind of putting her there on top of the leaf. So like the leaf, it sort of gives her wings, right? It kind of looks like that. And yeah, I like using girls that I've cut out of clothing catalogs for like art journaling. I haven't done it in quite a while, but I kind of revisit that here. And so now I took out my Liquitex gold. This is the, I want to say, the bright gold color of the Liquitex ink. Mine was very old, and so I couldn't tell if I was like picking up ink or not, but eventually I got it working. And I am just kind of framing my page, so not like the whole page is gonna have gold ink splatters, just a little bit here and there to sort of give a little bit of movement, and then to bring in that gold right onto the page. And so I have to let this sit a bunch of times before I add layers on top, because I just wanted everything to dry. I didn't want anything to smudge, but my intention was to have the right hand side be where I do my journaling. Before I do that though, I stamp the date, and I am just kind of tearing it into like a little piece, and I am just going to glue that right over the model's eyes. I don't know what it is about using sort of model images in my art journals, but I don't like seeing their eyes. There's just something about the eyes that makes it really personal and kind of weird. And so I generally just kind of always cover the eyes with like a strip of paper, or like I black it out with like black pen or something like that. But I've decided to just cover the eyes with my date, and that satisfies that urge to just cover up the eyes. And so once my page dried, I'm just trimming off the excess of the girl, and this is where I begin to build up my journaling spot on the right hand side. And so I think I was trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to do there. I know I wanted my list to be there. So this is autumn outfit, and I was just kind of, I was going to just list off like all the staple pieces that I would wear in like my ideal autumn outfit, right? And I was wondering, I was kind of debating, do I want to have like another like focal piece there. And then I just got carried away with looking through stickers and seeing if there's anything I wanted to add to my little cluster there. In the end, I sort of forget about that for a bit and decide to work on what's going to be my little list. I decided to take a scrap piece of paper and just kind of handwrite autumn outfit. And I am terrible at hand lettering. I don't understand it. I know it's all in the wrist, and I know it's probably I have to practice some more, but I just kind of wrote out autumn outfit, and I kind of wanted that to be my title. And I was really struggling if I wanted to do journaling straight onto the page or if I wanted to just get a piece of paper to do my journaling. I would always prefer a piece of paper only because I I need like a grid. I need some sort of line thing in order to just write straight because I am terrible. And so I took a scrap piece of paper that I just basically tore out of a Hobonichi, and I kind of trimmed off like the excess Hobonichi bits. And I took one of my mini doilies and cut it in half and used that sort of to frame the journaling spot. Again, it's just to add a bit more interest. My background already had like that natural frame because of the way that I added the ink splatters to the page. It sort of frames that whole section, but I think adding the doilies behind the journaling spot really added a lot more texture and dimension to that side of the page. And so once I have that piece figured out, I'm just going to glue down my little title here onto the little journaling spot that I've created for myself. And you saw that I just kind of fussy cutted what I had written out. I really like doing that in my journals, like handwriting things and then just fussy cutting them out. I do it so that I don't make a mistake writing directly onto my page, but I just also just really like how that looks. And so I'm just going to glue down my little journaling spot there, and I'm going to just journal my list of my autumn outfit. Yeah, that was basically this spread. I really enjoyed how it's sort of art journaling and but still keeping true to my sort of everyday sort of memory keep. And yeah, that is day eight's process. I really hope you enjoyed a look at me creating this spread. And if you're doing the challenge, I really hope you're enjoying it. I have so many videos that I need to edit. I just haven't had the time. So hopefully I can get them all done and up on the channel for you to enjoy. But thank you so much for being here and continue to visit and watch my channel. I really appreciate it, and I really hope you all are having a wonderful day. Thanks again. I will see you next time, friends. Bye.